winning. It's just fun to me. It's nothing personal, guys.
He is fun to watch too, Allie. Good stuff there. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The dynamic duo of Harris and Embiid at the 4 and the 5. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Thibault in at the 3. And for Toronto, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Barnes is down low with Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Trent outside. Pass to Van Vliet. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. Van Vliet knows how to create separation.
Here's Maxey, guarded by Trent, and it's Maxey missing. Harden against Van Vliet. Over Harden. Van Vliet misses.
Hard to think of a player who's transformed more than Van Vliet. Undrafted, spent some time in the G League. Now he's a primary catalyst for his team.
Now here's Harden. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land.
Well, Harden will do this all day if the defense lets him. His efficiency from the arc can be devastating.
A true all-around talent. Van Vliet gives you the big things and all the little things as well.
Well, you talk about the points, the assists, but look at the rebounding and the steals and the charges he takes. I mean, he's a glue guy and a star.
And he's coming off a breakout season. Fred VanVleet is now at times a #1 scoring option. His improvement year to year has been something to watch.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. From going undrafted to signing an $85 million contract. Van Vliet has not taken his foot off the gas, Smitty.
Tremendous work ethic, B.A. Always focused. He has range now, and you love watching him use his body and skill to convert at the rim.
Here's Harden. Out to the right wing. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Embiid inside. Working on Siakam. Just 4 to shoot. Trent outside. Van Vliet on the wing. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
What agility from Fred VanVleet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
Harden against Van Vliet. Here's Maxey. Harris outside. Shoots over Barnes. Misses off the right iron.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. The shot won't fall. Excellent D there from Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Tipped. Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Trent. The offensive rebound. And Siakam with the slam.
Look at the effort from Pascal Siakam on the offensive glass, keeping that play alive and finishing it.
Now here's Harris. Outside Harden. Shot clock at 6. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. The Raptors with the lead. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Barnes. Second chance effort, and he lays it up and in.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Maxey. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He gets it in there.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Here's Barnes. Following the score by Philadelphia. Trent outside. Here's the three. On target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Birch, he's checked in for Siakam. Achua comes in for Barnes. Mikhailuk's checked in for Trent. And it's Flynn in for Fred VanVleet. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Millsap, he's checked in for Embiid. Niang comes in for Harris. Green's checked in for Thibault. And Korkmaz is subbed in for Maxey. Anunoby. Blocked. Here's Korkmaz. Rebounded by Flynn.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Here's Flynn. From 11 feet away. Off the left rim and out. Up top, Harden. Harden drawing the double team. Pass to Niang. On the wing, Green. The wide open shot is on the money.
Catch and shoot. This is where Danny Green makes his money.
Achua with it. Back to Flynn. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. And the Raptors miss again. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Pass to Korkmaz. Now Millsap. Achua defending. Millsap against Achua. Here's Niang from behind the arc. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Anunoby passes to Achua. The shot. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Raptors up by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And you asked Joel Embiid. He's not satisfied with the way he's playing recently.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate. And
I guess the process continues, Grant.
And with big men, it's got to be a team effort. You got to feed him the rock, BA, inside and help him get it going.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Thaddeus Young out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Malachi Flynn. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Achiuwa. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
That one falls. Harden's got 5 points. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Here's Flynn. Anunoby on the wing. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Blocked! Harden drives in. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
And you look at Harden's endurance, able to give 100% night in and night out. And he plays as many minutes as you need.
Substitution here for Toronto. Siakam, he's checked in for Achiuwa. Barnes comes in for Anunoby. Trent, he's checked in for Mikhailuk. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Flynn. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Embiid, he's checked in for Millsap. Tobias Harris comes in for Niang. Thibault, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Maxey in for James Harden. Down low, Maxey. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Barnes passes to Young. The kick out to VanVleet. Now here's Trent. He's covered closely. Thibault with a steal. Green with the ball. VanVleet covering. They now take the lead.
The veteran presence of Danny Green, keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Pass to VanVleet. To the paint. Here's Young. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays.
Now here's Thibault. And here's Embiid. And the layup is good. Embiid's got his second bucket on the night. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
VanVleet outside. Soft touch off the glass. VanVleet's got 7 points.
Watch how Fred commands the floor, moving the defense around and finding a shot.
Here's Maxey, guarded by VanVleet. Maxey, that's good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Can't get it to drop. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Inside. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Emphatic slam by Embiid. Not afraid to get physical with the defense.
Now here's Van Vliet. Tight defense on him. Can't hit the step back Jay.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Pass to Maxey. There's a minute 26 left in the second period. Up top, Embiid. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Turnover there, but for the most part, they've taken care of the basketball. That was one of the few mistakes they've really made.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Birch, he's checked in for Toronto. Boucher comes in for Young. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Niang's checked in. Toronto trailing. Van Vliet finds Birch. Van Vliet with it. Embiid's there. Oh, nice step back to create some space. 9 points in the game.
A lot of his shots come from three, but once in a while, Fred will challenge the defense from the mid-range area.
Here's Maxey. And there's the drive. It's good. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. It's hauled in by the Sixers. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
And Thibault with a drive. Oh, rejected by Boucher. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet left side. Down low. Deflects the pass. And the basket by Boucher.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Maxey. With 1 on the clock. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he could convert, that's a good shot.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Sixers ahead, up by 1. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even.
They were in a rough spot, down 7 at one point, but kept it from getting worse than that. And after being behind to start this second quarter, they came out rolling and now maintain a slight edge. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
They can't be happy with their defense, allowing over 50% shooting. They need to be a lot more aggressive at that end of the floor. Get those hands up, move your feet. Do the Ernie shuffle. Bop, bop, bop. The Ernie shuffle. Bop, bop, bop.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, one guy's been getting it done, Fred VanVleet.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. Harris and Embiid, the big men inside. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Harris's shot is good.
Just another shot in his arsenal. Tobias with the mid-range jumper.
A low-maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream. Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Outside Thibault. Here's Maxey. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And because of his versatility, Grant, Harris can play alongside anyone in any lineup, in my opinion.
Well, I agree, B.A. I mean, big wing players who can shoot have never been more valuable. Harris can stretch you out. He can go back to the basket, and he can run the floor.
Now here's Thibault. Here's Maxey. Give him 8 points now. 5 on the clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And the basket by Embiid.
The control and focus from Embiid. Able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. VanVleet, the pass to Trent. Anunoby with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Harden against VanVleet. Back to Trent. Pass to Barnes. VanVleet outside. Shoots over Thibault. And it's blocked by Thibault.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Back to Embiid. Now Thibault. Now Embiid. 10 points for him. For 3, here's Harris. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Trent, the pass to Barnes. Now here's VanVleet. Tries to break his ice. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Harris.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
On the wing, Harden. He's guarded by Barnes. And Harris throws it down.
Nice effort by Harris, attacking, being aggressive around the rim.
Harris against Barnes. And it's blocked by Embiid. Lets it go from the wing. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Tries to snap the cold streak. No luck on that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Timeout called, the Raptors. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Achua's checked in for Siakam. Boucher comes in for Barnes. Mikhailuk's checked in for Trent. And it's Flynn in for Fred VanVleet. Here's Flynn. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Harden with the defensive effort.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
And Toronto has possession after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The putback. Rebounded by James Harden. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 14-2 run here. Down low. Here's Embiid. Oh, good D by Boucher. Toronto shooting only 31% in the game. And Anunoby for three. Rebounded by Green. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Here's Korkmaz. No good on the triple. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Back to Flynn. With the drive. And it's blocked by Harden.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
Sweet little floater. Harden's got 9 points.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Here's Flynn. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 13 feet out. Yep, that one's good.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got OG Anunoby. Achua is out there with Kim Birch. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now here's VanVleet. Poke loose. 6 to shoot. Takes a 13-footer. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Harden's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's Korkmaz. Back to Harden. Let's go with a 3. Kept alive. Niang. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Niang's got his first basket of the night.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Here's VanVleet. Rebound by the 76ers. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors. And the Raptors with some changes. Siakam, he's checked in for Birch. Barnes comes in for Achua. And it's Trent in for Mikhailuk. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Tobias Harris checked in for Niang. And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Siakam outside. Pass to Trent from deep. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Harden against Trent. Harris outside. Now here's Green. Anunoby covering. Clock at 6. Siakam against Harris. No good there with a step-back J. The Raptors have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Trent. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Millsap's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Harris. No good on the shot. Siakam with the defensive effort.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Here's Van Vliet. He can't get it to go, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Harris. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And the 76ers call time here.
And dominating at a mid-major university. Some scouts question Siakam's level of competition during the 2016 draft process, especially since his numbers were so good.
He's checked in for the Sixers. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Also affecting Siakam's draft stock, huh? He was 3 or 4 years older than many of his peers.
Well, what's interesting is that player evaluation has become such a science. But sometimes the variables can lead you astray, and you have to go by the eye test. Siakam was in that cohort.
Here's Maxey. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. And the 76ers lead by 13. Toronto has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Barnes against Millsap. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. 4-3. Rebound by the 76ers. Harris has got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Green missing. Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Anunoby. Rebounded by Green. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Millsap. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's willpower. Millsap never giving up on the play.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Something else they've done a lot tonight is take advantage of any gaps in the D with quick, aggressive drives down the lane.
Thibault, he's checked in for the Sixers. A difficult situation for Toronto.
2 minutes remaining in regulation.
Van Vliet right side. Oh, stolen by Harris. 1:52 left to play in the fourth. Outside Harden. Out to Harris. Pass to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Back to Harris. And another miss by Philadelphia. And for Toronto, they're shooting poorly, just 30% so far.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the 76ers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for James Harden.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Now here's Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Pass to Millsap. Here's Maxey, guarded by Trent. Back to Millsap. Rebounded by Trent. Harden against Van Vliet. And it's blocked by Harden. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Joel, you took over offensively. What went into finding that rhythm?
I thought I got the shots that I wanted, and I played into the flow of the offense, and my teammates were fouling me, so I just knocked down some shots.
Thanks, Joel.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. So for
now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Good on the three-point shot.
We've seen an improvement in this aspect of Harris's game. I mean, his ability to stretch the floor with the shooting, nice.
Barnes against Harris. And that one's good, Barnes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Maxey. Harden outside. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Doesn't go for it. Good D by Barnes. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Here's Embiid. Over Siakam. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Here's Anunoby. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Here's Harden. There's Embiid. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Nice back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Maxey. They grab their own miss. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, we've seen games where Embiid shoots 20 free throws, so he's good at getting himself to the line.
And when you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times. I mean, it's a process from making the playoffs, then another one for the conference finals, then another one just to go to the finals. And that doesn't even have you winning a ring yet.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Wow, it's all about the fun-loving personality of Embiid. It's just awesome. I mean, this guy likes to have fun on and off the court.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Trent. Now Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Thibault. The jump hook. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Raptors have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Barnes finds Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Harris.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss. He doesn't have to break stride at all, thanks to the money lead pass.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bounce pass from Trent. Here's Van Vliet. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Now, here is Harden. No points in the game yet for him. Now the pass to Embiid. For the 3. And the dunk by Embiid.
I love the activity from Embiid. He's just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive. I mean, he's getting rewarded for it right there.
So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit a favorable matchup on the floor.
Some changes here for the 76ers. George Niang, he's checked in for Harris. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. Now here's Barnes. Pass to Mikhailuk. Outside Flynn, just 5 on the clock. From 15 feet away, here's Birch. And no good that time. Good D by Embiid. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 3-point lead. Korkmaz passes to Green. Embiid kicks to Korkmaz. They kick it out to Green. Here's the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Toronto will come the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Flynn misses. Philadelphia leading by 3. Green, the pass to Korkmaz. Now, here is Harden. Going inside. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's just tremendous dribbling from Harden. I mean, he has the ball on the string, the handles, weaving around any defender in his way.
Now here's Barnes. Passes it to Birch. Here's Mikhailuk. And again, Toronto no up.
With the D playing soft off him. He might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Green dishes to Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, and for a guard, Harden does a ton of damage inside, especially how he gets these foul calls close to the basket.
It's his first trip to the line.
James Harden at the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one.
No, there's one award that Harden has won. I think we can pretty much say for sure he'll never win again. And that's Sixth Man of the Year. It's hard to believe there was ever a time this man wasn't a starter.
Good on the second free throw. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Flynn. It'll count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Philadelphia with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
Raptors trail by 6. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so, in the game for the 76ers, we've got Harden. Green out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's Niang in at the power forward. Now, here's Green. Pass to Niang. Back to Korkmaz. 4 on the clock. Pulls up on the elbow. Millsap misses. Toronto shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far.
And certain guys post almost identical numbers year after year. Danny Green is one of them.
Greg, I mean, the production's been very consistent since his third season. He
line
also
for
gives you
Toronto.
toughness, depth in the clutch. I mean, his coaches and teammates trust him a lot.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And he makes the first. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
Now here's Harden. Niang passes to Korkmaz. And here's Millsap, covered by Achua. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
The crafty veteran likes seeing Millsap be aggressive and really force the defense to get physical.
The 76ers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one falls for Paul Millsap.
And it's fair to say that Millsap has been very underrated throughout his career. A versatile, tenacious forward who quietly destroys whoever he plays.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. OG Anunoby comes in for Barnes. And he can't hit the second. Raptors trail by 5. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And so Green will bring it up for the 76ers. To the middle, here's Millsap. Ejected by Young. Down low, Boucher. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you. Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Malachi Flynn at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Inside. And that one's good. Maxey. Maxey's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And here is Flynn. There's the drive. A second chance effort, and it's denied. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Trent's checked in for Toronto.
Raptors, Gary Trent Jr.
The 76ers leading by 6. Maxey passes to Millsap. On the wing, Harris. That shot misses. And Toronto will come the other way. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. The pass to Boucher. Back to Trent. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here is Harris to the inside. No good with the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Van Vliet. Over Maxey. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
Over to the wing. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Anunoby. And it's Harris off the drive. No good from 11 feet. Raptors trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Siakam throws it down.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Burks is checked in. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Harris. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
Not just a jump shooter. Harris is also comfortable looking to score from these spots, too.
To the middle. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Van Vliet.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Harris. Over Siakam. Here's Embiid up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And what a baller this guy is, the big fella, Embiid. I mean, he welcomes getting physical and overwhelms the defense with his size and muscle.
Here's Siakam. Shoots over Embiid. Birch kicks to Siakam. Passes to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Van Vliet beyond the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. From deep, Green. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. There's the 3. That shot missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now, here's Maxey. Shoots over Van Vliet. And that one's good, Maxey. And it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He had 10 points and 8 rebounds. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here is Harden, following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. Embiid, the pass to Maxey. High post, Embiid. Siakam's there. Now, here's Thibault. He's guarded by Anunoby. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Raptors trail by 4. Van Vliet on the wing, guarded by Harden. Barnes, bounce pass. Here's Van Vliet. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And there's the strength and determination Van Vliet's known for. He battles nonstop.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. At the line for Toronto, Fred Van Vliet. One shot.
Throw good, Van Vliet.
You love seeing guys like Fred Van Vliet make it. Not highly recruited in high school, undrafted out of college. Van Vliet has turned himself into a terrific player in our league.
Harden's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Now here's Harden, following the miss by Fred Van Vliet, and the shot goes down.
The ability of Harden to shift gears, exceptional. He can turn on the jets off the bounce.
And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Achua, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Then for the 76ers, George Niang comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Back to Barnes. From 13, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
There's the pass to Embiid. Here's Korkmaz. Back to Embiid. 5 on the clock. And they double up Embiid. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Paul Millsap is checked in for the 76ers. Young taking his time here. To the paint. Here's Flynn. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Flynn's got the lead up to 1 now for the Raptors. Harden outside. It's hauled in by Achua. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Count that one. Now it's a 3-point Raptor lead.
They lost their edge on D here in the second half. I mean, far too passive. They're not dictating the pace anymore.
And that one hits back iron. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Pass to Mikhailuk. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mikhailuk's got 5.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
Niang kicks to Harden. Fires from deep. The 76ers with another miss.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Barnes outside. That one goes. Counted. 8 points for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Checked in for Toronto. And the 76ers also making a change. Danny Green, he's checked in for Harris. Here's Korkmaz. Martin outside. To halt the run. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And really, Harden is even dangerous when he's looking to score. Even when the defense is physical with him, he takes the contact, he powers through it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight. And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Oh, here's Van Vliet. He's got 9. Barnes against Green. No good that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. Floats one. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from James Harden. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
To the wing right side. Van Vliet looking around. Passes it to Barnes. 5 to shoot. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Barnes has got 6 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket for Millsap.
Yeah, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
Here's Young. Here's Achua. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Hayden with it. He's got 10. Lets it go with a three. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third. The Raptors out in front. They're up by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
Work right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Green is out there with Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Niang in at the 4-man position. Here's Niang. Down low. Embiid, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First team foul. At the line for Toronto, Pascal Siakam. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Siakam hits them both. Here's Maxey. Pass to Niang. Driving to the basket. Power down with both hands.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now, here's Trent. A 3-ball. He can't get that one.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Drives to the hoop. Thybulle can't get it to go. Raptors leading by 5. Now Trent. 14 feet away. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Inside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Oh, he's a very active player who looks to score often. Embiid, phenomenal at finding all kind of ways to score.
Now here's Van Vliet. And the pass to Anunoby. Now here's Boucher. Yep, that one goes in there.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Anunoby against Green. From 11 feet away. Maxey, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. It's a 5-point game. Anunoby passes to Trent. Back to Anunoby. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit in the stride is even better.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Niang. Outside Green. It's good from long range. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, so smooth in the catch and shoot. Green doesn't really need much time or space to get a shot off.
Van Vliet outside. And here's Trent. Shot clock at 6. Raptors need to get a shot off. Siakam inside the three-point line. They grab their own miss, and he makes that one. And the Raptors lead by 6.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And the 76ers call time here. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. We present our New Balance Player of the Game, Scotty Barnes.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before the defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Now, this is why Embiid has the ball in these moments, because the team counts on him to step up.
Here's Trent after the made shot from Joel Embiid. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here is Harden. Passes it to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And here's Maxey. Shot clock at 5. He kicks it to Green. From outside, off the mark. Raptors leading by 4. Now here's Barnes. 1:16 left in the game. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Embiid on the wing. Harden floats one up out to the right wing. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Now, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Anunoby kicks to Barnes. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Trent. Raptors moving the ball around. Barnes can't get it to go. Now the 76ers with it. Pass to Maxey. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
They had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 4.
James Harden. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Toronto, Fred VanVleet, taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
And the 76ers call time here. They're trailing by 6. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, right now it's technically a 2-possession game. But that means you'll have to hit 2 threes without your opponent scoring.
Ladies and gentlemen, your north side crew. All right, looking somewhere to court. Come on and get down for your north side crew.
Now, here's Maxey. D right on him. Barnes grabs the miss. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
14 foul. At the line for Toronto, Fred VanVleet. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line. It's an 8-point game. Thibault for 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends.
The 76ers. Harris and Embiid, the big men inside. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up on the baseline. And it's Harris. That time on the assist by Embiid.
And, you know, this team relies on Tobias Harris to score the ball, especially from these spots on the floor.
Outside Anunoby. VanVleet against Harden. VanVleet outside. The shot no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Harris. And here's Embiid. He's covered by Siakam. Embiid misses. Outside Barnes. Now VanVleet. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Pass to Harris. Outside Thibault. Shoots over Anunoby. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. VanVleet with it. Siakam in the post. Here's Barnes. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Here's Embiid. And the shot falls short that time.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
You know, many people refer to Embiid as the best big in the league right now, and largely because there isn't a hole in his game. I mean, he does a lot of everything, and as big as he is, his agility and shooting touch is off the charts.
The Sixers trailing. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Harden. And another miss by Philadelphia. And Clark, you look at the evolution of Embiid's game. It really speaks to his intense work ethic.
I agree with you because he's had several injuries now, and yet he has not wasted that time rehabbing because he's developed his skills in the process. He said surgeries after surgeries at some point I wanted to quit, but his heart was too big for that, and his game is showing the fruit of his work.
Philadelphia calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Outside Harden. Barnes against Harris. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Up top, Barnes. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's not going to go for him, and Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Maxey. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one, and they're running. Here's Siakam, bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Harden.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
Shot to stop the run. Here's Embiid. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
I know it's a tall task, but you got to box out Embiid. It's really that simple because if you don't, he's going to make you pay.
To the inside. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Anunoby on the wing. Shoots over Embiid. That one off the back iron and out. And for the 76ers, they're shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Maxey, that's good.
That's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Van Vliet against Harden. Van Vliet misses.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
From outside the arc. Harden misses.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
It's Barnes on the wing. Embiid covers. And Embiid with the block.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And they pick up 2.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Maxey. Inside. 3 seconds left. And so it's Toronto leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. More 2K action in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Paul Millsap, James Harden out there with Furkan Korkmaz. Then there's Danny Green, and it's Niang in at the power forward position. Now here's Anunoby. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Flynn, pure from three-point range. Flynn's got his first 3 points of the game.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still had...
Oh, nice! Big finish!
Man. Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill, incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Here's Flynn, defended by Harden. Back to Flynn. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Millsap. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Millsap's got his second basket of the game.
And, you know, Millsap ready to shoot anytime he's close to the basket. Gets it off before the defense can react.
Over to the wing. Here's Flynn. He's got 5. Pass to Achua. Clock at 4. He's off on that one. The 76ers go the other way with it. Harden with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Fires from deep. Harden misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Harden. Here's Niang. There's the triple. That shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Green against Anunoby. Now Achua. Here's Flynn. And he knocks down the 10-footer. And now an 11-point Toronto lead. And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it, BA. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Well, if you thought Green was just a perimeter shooter, you better think again.
Here's Flynn, Green covering. Pass to Mikhailuk. Back to Flynn. Lets it go from deep. Green with the defensive effort. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Harden against Achua. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
It's stolen by Green. Pass to Harden. Here's Korkmaz. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you got to remember now, Harden, as good a scorer as he is not just a scorer. He's a shrewd dime dropper, too. Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
And Toronto calls time here. And Clark, Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
Line change here for Toronto. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Millsap. Harris comes in for Niang. Thibault, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Maxey in for Harden. Tipped away. Thibault with a steal. And there's 1:38 left in the first half of this one. Barnes against Embiid. Up top, Barnes. Over Harris. Barnes, no good. The 76ers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And here's Thibault. Pass to Embiid. Back to Thibault. Takes a three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. It's Barnes on the wing. Over Thibault. Another shot. And Siakam lays it up and in. Siakam's got 6 points.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Here's Maxey, guarded by Van Vliet. From 10 feet away. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Raptors have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. And he comes up with a bucket. And it's an 11-point Toronto lead.
And just using every inch of his incredible wingspan, Siakam is able to make some creative finishes.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Harris passes to Embiid. Back to Harris. This one for 3. Rebounded by Trent. Van Vliet outside. From deep. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score and our effort, our offense. They're just playing harder. They're more physical. They're tougher. And honestly, we're very lucky right now.
Lots to improve on in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They lead by 11. Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
And Kenny, your take on Philadelphia.
A combination of poor shooting and poor shot selection. That's what my take was. They need to be more patient, run the offense all the way through, and let everyone touch the ball. Otherwise, they're playing into the other team's hands.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Barnes is down low with Siakam, and it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Scotty Barnes. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Barnes. Now Philadelphia with it. It's a 13-point game. Harden, the pass to Harris. Here's Maxey, guarded by Van Vliet. Some solid defense from Van Vliet.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Back to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Trent outside. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Trent. And here's Van Vliet. Down low. Here's Siakam. Misses from short range. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
There's the drive. Excellent D there from Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Harden. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. The Sixers again can't hit.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
To the middle. The kick out to Van Vliet. Two points. That one goes. And the Raptors lead by 17.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Achua's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Boucher comes in for Barnes. Mikhailuk's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Flynn in for Trent. Here's Niang. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Oh, they need this. Here's Millsap. Achua with some nice D.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Back to Flynn. Six on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Lets the three fly. The shot misses. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And it's Harden penetrating. And then Harden with the jam.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Now Van Vliet into the lane. And the layup is good off the glass. Van Vliet's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Harris from deep three-point range. Achua with a rebound.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poor.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
The Raptors making a switch here. Young's checked in. Green's checked in for the Sixers.
Shooting one.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Korkmaz. Lets it fly. And too long on the shot. Here's Toronto with the ball. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Van Vliet misses.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Harden. Drives to the hoop. And it's Harden with the big finish.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Mikhailuk. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Van Vliet's got 6 here in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Not many guys have a handle like James Harden. Exceptional at slicing up the defense.
Harden against Van Vliet. And he drives in. And Van Vliet again missing. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Niang. Here's Korkmaz. Harden against Van Vliet. And Thaddeus Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul for Trent. He's checked in for Toronto. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. Maxey comes in for Harden. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
.35 seconds left in the third quarter here. 5 to shoot. Pass to Green. There's the three. Gets the three to fall. Green's got his second basket on the night.
And Green is a world-class sniper. Laser. An excellent shooter. Great at getting his puppy set on these shots from deep.
Now here's Van Vliet. Give him 8. Missing again. And so it's the Toronto Raptors up 15 points as this quarter concludes. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. Maxey out there with Danny Green. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's George Niang. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. They get it back. Here's Maxey. Anunoby covering. Outside Thibault. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Anunoby. No good off the back of the rim.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Van Vliet. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Smart drive that time by Green, sliding in around the defense and getting it to go.
Trent outside. Looking to get it going. Unable to get that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Thibault. Here's Niang. To the inside. Embiid, good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Raptors with a lead. Barnes goes in, and it's good. 2 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Green. Pass to Niang. Here's Maxey. Embiid with it. He's covered by Siakam. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
One shot.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint.
One shot.
In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
Now here's Trent. Here's Van Vliet. No luck on that one. Harden with the defensive effort. Here's Green. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
Now here's Trent. Rebounded by Green. Right side Harden. Fires from 14. Trent with the defensive effort. For Toronto, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And again, Toronto no good. Now Philadelphia with it. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Harris misses. Toronto shooting about 41%. Trent on the wing. Green with the defensive effort. The 76ers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Harris passes to Green. On the wing, Harden, guarded by Van Vliet. Nice shot by Harden.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
Barnes goes in, and it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Siakam, and Embiid with the block. Harris against Barnes. Harris passes to Harden. The 3 is up. And the 76ers get it back. And the shot goes down. And now it's just a 2-point Raptor lead.
Danny Green has been clutch throughout his career. As a matter of fact, I think he gets more fired up the higher the stakes.
And Toronto calls time here. They're ahead by 2. 1:43 left to play in the fourth quarter. To present the New Balance Player of the Game, Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and it's not surprising. He's really going at the defense inside throughout the entire game. It's just showing the D no mercy whatsoever. They constantly were feeding him the ball, clearing out, and letting him do his thing.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. With the game being this tight, each possession takes on a greater importance. He told his players, quote, be in the moment. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell on it. Focus on the next play. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Harden. Out left to the wing. There's 1:17 left in the fourth. The score now all even.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
Achua with the dunk.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And the 76ers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 1:09 left in the final quarter.
Look who's coming out of court. Come on, get out for your Northside crew. All right, look who's coming out of court. Come on, get out for your Northside crew.
Here's Harden. And 1:01 left to play in the fourth quarter. Out to Harris. Takes one from 10 feet. He connects. A huge shot to tie it up.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
against Embiid. And it's blocked by Embiid. They get it back.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul. Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
Precious Achiuwa at the line for 2.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the 76ers making a change here. Thybulle's checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 19-4 run. Here's Harris. It's good!
Guys, this is why they go to Harris. They know he's going to find a way to come up clutch. Count it.
Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 2. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Barnes against Harris. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's Harris with the rebound.
This has not been his best quarter. You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Tyrese Maxey at the line for 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. We've got 13 seconds left in the game.
It's all about getting a 3 right here. No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. 14 foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Tobias Harris. Taking 2 shots.
Big break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that 3-point shot.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Pass to Achiuwa. So this one belongs to the 76ers. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, in the past, you've certainly had your critics, and you have not run from them. What are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
Well, you do have the ability to dominate every single night. Good luck moving forward.
All right, Allie, thank you. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports.